At 6 p.m. on October the 12th, 2016, 25-year-old Lance Corporal Harry Dillon climbed over the back wall into his ex-girlfriend Alice's back garden. He entered her flat through a window and armed himself with a sharp kitchen knife. Terrified for her life, Alice ran into the bathroom and locked herself in, but Harry kicked the door down. Alice had repeatedly reported Harry to the police when his stalking behaviour started to scare her. But why did Harry Dillon murder his ex-girlfriend, and could the police have stopped him? This is the story of the murder of Alice Ruggles. Alice was born on December the 24th, 1991 to Sue Hills and Clive Ruggles. She had two older siblings, Nick and Emma, and a younger brother, Patrick. They lived in the tranquil village of Turlangton in Leicestershire. The Ruggles family were close, and Alice was always cracking jokes. Even at a young age, she exhibited her natural entertaining skills by not only singing in school concerts, but also taking charge of karaoke sessions with friends. She was involved in school plays, and wherever she went, she made friends. At the age of 11, Alice discovered her passion for fencing, marking the beginning of a significant chapter in her life. She went on to win competitions and chose to go to Northumbria University because of its renowned fencing team. In 2014, she successfully completed her university studies, earning a degree in product design engineering. Shortly afterwards, she secured a position at the UK broadcasting company Sky in Newcastle. In October 2015, Alice and one of her friends were on their way to Sri Lanka for a holiday. The friend uploaded a photo of both of them to Facebook. Friends left comments, with one person giving Alice a compliment. Alice clicked on the commenter's name, Harry Dillon, real name Treman Dillon. He was a good-looking man with dark eyes and dark hair. The comment made Alice smile, so she messaged him, introducing herself. Harry Dillon was from India and grew up in a Sikh household. He was an only child and began going by the name Harry when he moved to the UK to study at Queen Margaret University in Edinburgh. Free from his religious parents, Harry took advantage of student nightlife and regularly went out drinking, often hooking up with women. He graduated with a degree in strategy management, but decided to join the British Army. He rose to the rank of Lance Corporal and served in Afghanistan in a non-combat role. It was there when Harry was scrolling Facebook that he saw the picture of Alice Ruggles that took his breath away. She was pretty, with long dark hair and a sweet smile. After commenting on the photo, Alice introduced herself and the two began messaging each other back and forth. Soon their relationship blossomed into a romance. They met for the first time when Harry came back to the UK. They spent a week together in Newcastle and then another in Edinburgh where he was stationed. Afterward, Harry left for 2 months to complete his tour of Afghanistan. Eventually, Harry came back to the UK in April 2016. But over time, friends and family noticed that Alice wasn't herself. She no longer cracked jokes and became distant and withdrawn. She also lost a lot of weight. Harry's demeanour towards Alice shifted drastically. He began criticising her appearance, lifestyle choices, and relationships with friends and family, leading to her increasing isolation and profound unhappiness. He would look through her messages and accuse her of flirting with other men. This transformation was stark, as Alice, once vibrant and outgoing, became miserable and lonely in just a few months, with her work performance suffering as well. She became combative with her housemates and ended up moving into a flat with her co-worker in Gateshead. While Harry was busy trying to control Alice, he was also fooling around on dating apps, hooking up with other women. He didn't hide his cheating either. He wanted to make Alice jealous. The breaking point came in late July or early August 2016 when a woman Harry had been chatting with on a dating site messaged Alice. After that, she broke up with him. He bombarded Alice with a barrage of phone calls, voice messages, texts, and emails, ranging from pleading and aggressive to threatening. Harry went as far as contacting Alice's family and friends, claiming a sense of entitlement over what he believed belonged to him. Throughout August and September, Alice endured a relentless stream of messages from Harry, where he professed love, engaged in emotional blackmail, threatened self-harm, and even menaced her with veiled threats of releasing compromising photos he had taken without her knowledge. At first, Alice tried to be polite, but when his obsession reached alarming levels, she began to ignore him. But this angered him more, and he began contacting her friends and family, pleading with them to talk to her. Harry wrote letters to Alice professing his love and saying how much he needed her, but in one letter, he worryingly told her he would make her his wife. Harry also managed to hack into her social media accounts so he knew where she was and who she was talking to. In early September, Harry discovered through Facebook that Alice had begun seeing an army officer named Mike. They had met when Alice went to visit her sister Emma in Germany. Alice's flatmate said that Alice and Mike were great together, and Alice was very happy with him. But Harry wasn't going to let Mike have her. He began sending messages to Mike, telling him how terrible Alice was, claiming that she still loved him. But Alice had already told Mike about Harry, so he didn't take any of the messages seriously. Harry's stalking and harassment didn't end there. On September the 30th, Harry left a voicemail for Alice, pleading with her to call him back. But when she didn't, he drove over 2.5 hours to her flat, where he repeatedly rang the doorbell and hid, hoping she would come outside. Concerned, Alice didn't answer the door. Later that night, he climbed over the wall into her back garden and knocked on Alice's bedroom window. Alice was rightfully scared and peeked through the curtain and saw he'd left a bunch of flowers and a box of chocolates on her windowsill. On his way back to Edinburgh that night, he left a voicemail trying to sound casual. He said he only went to her flat to say sorry because she wouldn't talk to him on the phone. But the next voicemail he left was chilling and terrified Alice. He said, "You said that guys like me end up killing people. I don't want to kill you. I'm not intending to kill you." After this, Alice contacted the police.
Hi there. I just need a bit of advice, really, more than anything. So I split up with my boyfriend about 3 months ago. Since then, I know that he's hacked into my Facebook and also my phone. He's been sending me a lot of messages, even though I've asked him not to contact me. And basically, like, just messaging my friends and things. And then tonight, I had a knock at my door. He'd sent me a message saying I've been in the garden since 5. I had a knock at my door. And then when I went and it got like a little, the thing that you can look through. And there was no one there. And then it happened again 2 or 3 times. And then he's come round the back, knocked on my bedroom window at the back of my flat, ground floor flat. And he's been outside and he's like left some flowers and chocolates on the outside windowsill, and he walked off. He's not done anything, but I'm concerned. I've been putting off, my friends have been telling me to call the police. I've been putting it off, but I just feel a bit shaken up tonight. So
it can be classed as harassment.
Yeah.
Which is a crime.
Yeah.
If you know any contact from them, there's a number of things you can do.
Yeah.
You could go to a solicitor and take out an injunction.
Yeah.
Keep them away from you.
Yeah.
Or report it directly to the police now and make any issue with the PIN notice, which means if he ever comes near you again or contacts you again, he'll be arrested.
Okay.
So which would you prefer?
Can I try that option, please?
Yeah, of course you can. And your name, please?
Pardon?
Your name?
Oh, sorry, it's Alice.
And your surname, Alice?
It's Ruggles, and that's Ruggles.
And your date of birth?
The 24th of December, 91.
What's he called?
Harry Dillon. But his actual name is Trimon, which is Tri.
Right, sorry. What's this, Harry Dillon? Because I want to ask. So what's his name?
Well, his name's Harry Dillon, but he's got a seat name, which is Trimon.
Right, sorry. What name does he go by, Alice?
Harry, yeah, Harry.
Harry Dillon?
Yeah.
How are you spelling the Dillon?
Dillon.
Right, and how old is he?
25.
And where does he live?
He lives in Edinburgh,
he lives in Edinburgh?
Yeah. So he's driven down.
So he's constantly contacting you by phone or text or?
Yeah, well, Gmail messages. I haven't got too much email because I don't want him to start emailing my work email. But I haven't replied to them. Then he's also made a fake Snapchat account to try and contact me on.
Do you know his address in Edinburgh?
Yeah.
Right. So we'll need to get the Edinburgh police to go and serve him with a pin notice.
Okay.
Right, well, what I'm going to do, I'll see if I can make an appointment to go and see you.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Yeah.
As soon as we've got a daily appointment free, we'll get the details.
Thank you.
Actually, we've got no appointments left for tomorrow, Alice.
Okay.
So it looks like it's going to be Sunday now.
Yeah, that's okay, yeah.
Right. If we come and see you on Sunday afternoon about 1 o'clock, get the details from you and get a statement from you.
Yeah, that's no problem.
If anything happens in the meantime, just give me a call back.
Okay, we'll do.
Make a note of the incident number, which is 59.
59.
Right, that goes to today's date of the 1st of October.
Okay.
Okay, and we'll sort it out. We'll get it sorted for you.
Brilliant, thank you.
Okay, Alice, thank you.
Thanks,
Bye.
She called the non-emergency number and apologised for inconveniencing the police. She tried to sound calm, but it's obvious she was spooked. The operator told Alice that she could either hire a solicitor and take out a restraining order, or Harry could be issued with a police information notice. This notice would mean that if he came near her or contacted her again, he would be arrested. Alice opted for the latter. Unfortunately, the operator had misguided Alice and failed to give her correct details of a police information notice. All it would actually do would notify Harry that Alice had contacted police. It therefore gave her a false sense of relief and security. And police did exactly that. An officer from Northumbria Police contacted Harry's barracks in Edinburgh. They spoke to a superior of his and notified them of the police information notice and asked them to relay this information to Harry. Neither the Royal Military Police nor the police in Scotland were notified of the police information notice. Even though Harry's own friends told him to stop contacting Alice, he ignored them. Instead, he put together a parcel for Alice containing a letter, photos, and a notebook. In the letter, he made Alice aware that he knew she had contacted police and tried to make her feel guilty about it. At the end of the letter, he wrote, "I'm in a lot of shit now, but hope you feel happy now. I'm sending you everything I have that reminds me of you as you belong to another man. Wishing you two a happy life. I will never come in your life again." On October the 7th, when Alice received the parcel, she contacted police just as she had been instructed to.
Good afternoon. Sorry, good evening, Northumbria Police. Jeff speaking. How can I help?
Hi there. I've been in touch with the police. Somebody's been issued with a pen so that they can't contact me. However, I've had a letter off them.
Right, okay. So you're reporting the breach of the pen?
Yeah.
Who is it from?
Who's the letter from, or who's the... Harry Dillon.
So that's where the pin's against, is this?
Yeah.
Okay, what I'll do is I'll just take some details here. Your telephone number I've got here is 077-408-56291.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And can I take your name?
Yeah, it's Alice Ruggles.
So it's ALICE?
Yeah, RUGGLES.
And your date of birth?
24th of December, 91.
And what's your address?
It's 136 Rolling Road, and that's NE8 4QT.
So you've got a pin against who?
Up against Harry Dillon.
Harry Dillon. Is it Dillon D-I-L-L-O-N or D-H or
DHILLON.
You know his date of birth at all, or his age?
Yeah, his date of birth is the 5th of December, 1990.
So 5th of December 90. So today I received a letter from him.
Yeah.
What was the content of the letter? Was he...
So pictures of me and him, because he's my ex-boyfriend, so like a notebook that I sent together a letter.
You got pictures of you and him, notebooks.
Yeah.
Well,
And the letter, yeah.
Okay, and what was the nature of it? Was it like threatening, or was it harassing? Or?
No, not threatening. It's just saying that he knows I called the police on him and he's had everything confiscated, and all he has to himself is a pen and paper and an iPod, and explaining why he came down last Friday. And then it says at the bottom he won't contact, this will be the last I hear from him, but he's said that a lot of times, and he never does seem to stop.
So you said that before, and he just continues to contact you?
Yeah.
So you want to call back to discuss this?
Yeah, what's usually what happens with it?
Okay, well, I'll let him know you want someone to contact you back, just discuss what can be done.
Okay. Will it be the police officer that's been dealing with my case?
I can't guarantee who it'll be. I'll let him know you've got your 10 notice there, so he's planning to breach of it. Is the best time to phone you back?
Any time really will be fine.
And your telephone number, I'll just make sure I've got those details here. I've got 077 408 56291.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, nice. I'll let them know you want someone to contact you.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, bye.
Thanks, bye.
But the operator on the phone didn't take her seriously, and they were more concerned about the contents of the parcel than the fact that Harry had violated the notice. They told Alice that someone would call her back. She received a phone call from a police officer later that day, and they mistakenly asked Alice if she wanted Harry arrested. Firstly, the police should make that decision based on the evidence, and secondly, Alice was still downplaying Harry's behaviour in her head, so she told them no, she didn't want him arrested. So that was that, and nothing was done. Alice's mother later said about this call, "When the second call happened, she was just devastated. She felt she was on her own, that she had to deal with it herself." Realising the lack of protection, Alice took precautions, ensuring she was escorted home and double-locking her door. On October the 10th, Harry had snuck into the back garden of Alice's flat and took photos of the windows without her knowing. And 2 days later, on October 12th, Harry travelled again from Edinburgh to Alice's flat, parking nearby and awaiting her return. While waiting, he messaged with another woman, attempting to arrange a meeting in Scotland later that evening. Around 6 p.m, once Alice returned home, Harry climbed over the back wall once again into the garden, but this time he broke into the flat through a window. He grabbed a sharp knife from the kitchen and listened for Alice's movements. She was in her bedroom, but he heard her move to the bathroom. There were footmarks on the door, suggesting he had kicked the door down. Once he cornered Alice in the bathroom, he attacked her. She had defensive wounds on her arms and hands. Evidence suggests that he then forced her to the ground and kneeled on her back. He lifted her head up and slashed her throat 6 times. That evening, Alice's flatmate Maxine returned home and made the grim discovery in the bathroom. She called the police and told them that Harry Dillon had been stalking Alice, referring to him as a psychopath.
Please, I've just come back to my flat and the door was locked, so I crawled through the window and my flatmate's covered in blood in the bathroom.
Is she breathing?
I don't know, I can't look, I'm sorry.
Okay, try and stay calm. Try and stay calm. What's your address?
It's Rolling Road.
Is she covered in blood, did you say?
Yes.
Okay, bear with us 2 seconds.
Alice! 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 Oh my God, she's dead. She's dead. Oh.
Which town are you in?
It's Gateshead.
Gateshead. What's your name?
Maxine.
Maxine.
Please
2 seconds, Maxine. Not yet. What's your surname, Maxine?
Maxine McGill.
MC McGill.
MCGILL.
Okay.
The door was open.
No, it wasn't open. It was locked, and I've crawled through my window that was open in the back door, and she's lying covered in blood. She's blue.
So you had to go through the window.
Yes.
Back door's open.
No, the back door wasn't open. No, everything was locked.
All right, I've
She's putting
misunderstood
a
you.
complaint about her
So yeah.
Please.
Housemaid is in the bathroom. Is she in the bath or?
I don't know. I don't know.
Can you have a look and see if she's breathing for the ambulance?
She's not.
She's not breathing.
No, she looks. No.
Where's the blood from?
It's everywhere. I don't know. Her leg looks broken, everything.
Say that again, sorry.
Her leg looks broken, everything. I don't know.
I've got one of my colleagues on the phone at the ambulance. So is she in the bath?
She's in the bathroom. She's in the bathroom. Alice.
How much blood is there?
There's lots. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. It looks like she was in the shower. Everything's been knocked over. It looks like she's been attacked. Please help. Oh my God, I can't even go on. I'm so scared.
Try and stay calm. You're doing really well. Things have been tipped over in the bathroom.
Yes, and everything looks a mess. Like, she's not breathing. She's actually blue. Please.
Give us 2 seconds.
Okay. Jenny, you but
What's your called?
she's called Alice. Alice, are you awake? Alice, I don't want to touch her. I really don't want to touch her.
Right, is your neighbour there with you?
No, it's just kids out the front, please. I'm telling you, she's dead. She's blue.
Is an officer travelling? Is the ambulance travelling, Kathy?
Please, I need something here right now.
I know you do. We're getting to you as soon as we can. Okay, just try and stay calm. Where are you?
She's dead.
Try and stay calm. Maxine. Try and calm down. Try and breathe. You're doing really, really well. You've done the right thing by giving us a ring. Try and breathe. I know it's very difficult. Have a shock. Just try and stay calm.
Please help me.
I know. How old's Alice?
She's only 23. I mean, knew this was coming. An ex is an absolute psychopath.
Say that again, sorry.
She put in a complaint in about her ex, and she phoned 101 at the weekend to report that he's tried to get in contact, and he says we're going to do nothing. Now this has happened.
Right, who tried to contact her at the weekend?
No, she's contacted 101 because she put in a statement about him 2 weeks ago. And
About who?
Her ex-boyfriend, Harry Dillon.
Right, so she been having problems with her ex?
Yes.
So do you think that's what it is?
Yeah, I can hear the sirens.
What's he called?
Sorry?
What's he called, the ex?
Harry Dillon.
Harry
Dillon.
Dillon.
Yeah. Please,
In your consent, he might be responsible.
My neighbour's here.
Right, okay.
Did you hear any disturbance?
Listen. Ask your neighbour.
Boys? Oh, yeah, she had voices, so yes, I think it's definitely him.
Why?
Sorry?
Why do you think it's him?
Because he was threatening, like, to do bad things to her and stuff. Like, sorry? My flatmate. I can hear the police are coming.
Yeah, the same as it's seen. I'll wait with you until they're actually with you.
Okay,
You're doing really well. You're doing really well, Maxine.
Police soon arrested Harry at his barracks, and he denied knowing anything about her death. During his trial, he seemed detached, and he attempted to argue that Alice had attacked him and had accidentally stabbed herself in the neck. But the jury saw right through his lies and deliberated only for 2 hours before coming back with a guilty verdict. The judge said, "Not a shred of remorse have you shown from first to last. Indeed, you were concentrating so hard on getting your story right when giving evidence, you forgot even to shed a crocodile tear." Tremaine Harry Dillon received a life sentence for the murder of Alice with a minimum term of 22 years. Alice's death had a devastating impact on her family and friends, but could her murder have been prevented? During Harry's trial, it came out that Alice was not his first stalking victim. He had stalked a previous ex-girlfriend in similar ways to Alice, and was even charged with assault. After agreeing to a restraining order, the charge was dropped. However, the army failed to make a note of Harry's past behaviour. Misconduct also lies with the police, and in 2017 an investigation was launched. A year later, a report was published, and 2 incidents of misconduct by Northumbria Police was found. They concluded that one police constable failed to appropriately investigate Alice's report of stalking. They also found that the police sergeant did not properly supervise the constable during the investigation. As a result, the officers received further training and words of advice. Since then, the Ruggles family has set up the Alice Ruggles Trust, which supports police with procedural change. Northumbria Police has since recognised that it should never be the responsibility of the victim to decide if someone should be arrested. Alice's father Clive said, "Alice should never have been put in that position. It should not have been on her to make that decision. She was always so polite, it was in her nature. She asked for help and advice, but what she really meant was, 'I'm scared to death.' Perhaps if she'd been a little less polite, more would have been done." In 2019, the Stalking Protection Act became law with the purpose of creating a new civil stalking protection order to protect members of the public from risks associated with stalking. While the trust may help victims of stalking in the future, the Ruggles family obviously still feel the loss of Alice. They said, "We are struggling to come to terms with the fact that she is not with us anymore. She loved life, loved her friends, and loved her job. She had so much to live for. Nothing can ever replace her."